hi. I don't know what happened to the music just there.
I don't know either.
That was scary.
Bipping off.
Hello and welcome to our very last stream ever.
Ever?
Yes. No.
What?
It's our last stream during the Magpie Kickstarter because the Magpie Kickstarter has 2 hours left. I don't know how many people are here because somebody, oh, I thought I muted that, but somebody, both of us, isn't great at scheduling live streams on time. We always schedule it like an hour before and y'all don't get to hit the little notify button and everyone's sad and we all die. And also Ursula deleted Ursula deleted the streaming soon thing today.
Totally was me.
Why would he do that? I mean, she did that. Is anyone actually here?
I don't know. They're all gone. They
What a
said
mystery.
goodbye.
I bet there's like 12 people in the audience. That's my guess.
2. That's my guess.
22.
Music makes stream lose control.
Okay.
Oh, you came across it? Oh, that's good. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. You're here? Okay. I did see you, Noor. You were the first one. I
Yeah,
saw.
I usually shout at you guys, but I imagine you guys were also confused as to why this is starting at 6:10 and not 6 o'clock like we said it was.
'Cause I'm dumb. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's it. That's the answer. The answer is that the streaming soon art was kept in downloads, and I periodically will delete everything in the downloads folder because if it didn't get taken out of the downloads folder, it's not good enough to exist. But
That's
apparently, there was goody gumdrops in there.
There was.
So I don't know.
You leave my goody gumdrops
If
alone.
you get it out of that folder, you now know. You know how I behave.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why I never shared a computer with you before.
Yeah, that's why get
'Cause
off
you're
my
feral.
get off my goddamn computer. Stop working on the show for us.
Okay, I'll stop.
Anyways, hello to Ender Hunter, Read with a Witch, Sparkly Light Us, Noor, Nyx, Ria, Micah. Hi, all of you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's so hot today. It's like a summer day. It's crazy.
Hello, I love you two so much. Oh, thank you, Serge.
Thank you.
I don't love me that much.
Oh,
So I'm glad that you do.
thanks for
So I woke up
watching.
this morning to a notification on Instagram that like a podcast had done a review of Magpie, and I was just horrified. Like, like I'm like, oh God, please don't at me in reviews. But they were incredibly kind and they liked everything about it, so that was all
Aw.
good.
It's so lovely.
I mean, I guess I'm fine when you tag me in really nice things.
If you like it, it's fine. If you don't, please leave me alone.
It's just the stress, the trauma of people adding you with negative reviews.
Oh
You're
my
like, leave me alone. I don't want criticism, not from you.
Please.
It's 27 in London.
Oof. That is hot.
I was so confused. I was like, how is it the 27th?
They're way ahead.
How are you? I was like, the 27th of April? Like, that's not how time zones work, I don't think.
I love it.
Oh my god, I'm
You
stupid.
got a notification? Yay, that's good.
Oh,
That's like a
congrats.
rare occurrence for notifications to work.
Yeah, take a screenshot of that and pin it to your wall. Now I'm wondering if anyone has just ripped apart y'all's comics. Oh god, please. Don't.
If you find any, don't show me.
Never.
Please. I can't handle it.
Yeah.
It's cool in your area of California. Oh, heck. Well, that's good.
It's not cold enough here.
No.
Canada always be like, okay, winter's over, summertime. No such thing as winter. I mean, spring. God damn it! Why am I so bad?
It's the heat. It's fried your brain.
Oh my god, apparently.
I was out on the deck all day. It was too hot, but I was like, I will be outside in the sun and get some serotonin or whatever.
Yeah, vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Get the D out in the sun.
Not that.
No?
No, put it away.
Okay.
Only.
Hello, Izzy. I
Hello.
guess Twirls isn't here, so I have to link the comic. This is the...
Our friend
Oh my god, how do you do it?
Chorl. After you threw away their art.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's
Like-
not.
Like our friendship.
No. You're watching our recent video. It helped you? Oh, that's good. Yay, I'm glad it helped.
2 hours left. Wow, a great way to emphasize. Okay, so, right. Okay, you
Yes.
can ask us questions. We will answer them. You can
Happily.
say nice things about me. I will fawn over it. Is Chorls not here? I don't think so. They're probably asleep. Like they should be. Like
Are they on a good sleeping schedule?
it's like they're in the UK, right? It must be like 12 a.m. I don't know.
It's the 27th.
It's the 27th. They gotta rest.
Exactly. They did a big time leap.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty close. It's 11:15.
Alright. So yeah, they should be in bed.
My cat keeps looking at me. I thought you. I am so bad today. I was gonna read that as allergetically, because I'm not sharing my candy. Give your cat some goddamn candy
Give
and
him
some
some
respect.
Yes.
Should my first comic be a fan comic? I feel like we got this asked last time, and the answer is do a comic, okay?
Do whatever makes you happy, my friend.
Yeah, if you're gonna just get something out. It's your first comic, no matter what, it's going to be terrible, right? Like, our comic wasn't good, so
No,
yeah.
it was not good.
You inspire me as a trans writer. Oh,
Aw.
thank you. Oh, that's one thing. On the
Oh.
podcast, they
Right.
misinterpreted something, and they said that Ursula and I were trans artists, or trans artist and writer, and no,
I am cis.
no.
He is trans.
Ursula is incredibly cis. Wow, out me like that?
Sorry, the podcast did it first.
Oh, okay. No, because like I think they looked at Honeywalls and they assumed you had drawn it, but no, that's Alex.
That's Alex. who
Another
is
trans man.
Yes.
Trans masculine club.
That's my fear is being given credit as a trans artist when I am not trans. And
Okay.
I don't want to take that from trans
Boo,
people.
I'll stand up for you. I'll give you the. I'll. It's fine. You got cred.
I got cred. It's fine. My husband's trans.
It's fine.
I also don't want to do that.
I'm not working on a comic, but I'm making a game. Oh, that's
Ooh.
exciting.
Very cool.
How do you introduce secondary oh my god. Okay, my brain is fried. I am stuttering so much today. How do you introduce a secondary character into a panel full body? Oh, that's an art question.
Oh shoot. How do you introduce a secondary character into a panel full body?
Oh my god, Alex does draw very well. I think they're working on a comic too, or he's working on a comic.
Yes. Is that the Victorian one? It's
Yeah, I
like
think
Victorian
so.
ghosts or something.
He's working on like a pitch or something. Yeah.
Looks really cool. But yeah, he's a great artist.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you introduce a secondary character into a panel full body? It depends. You can do. It depends on like how much. Okay, sorry. Depends on like what you're trying to do with this, because if it like, because there's different ways you can introduce a character, because you can introduce them by like, it could be like a mystery, and they're like a cloaked figure appears, and then you reveal who they are in the next panel or something, or the next page. Or you can just like they walk up because they're their friend and they're just running up to say hi to them and talk to them. Like there's so many different ways you can introduce your character, so it totally depends on like the tone you're trying to set. Like, is it casual? Is it a mystery reveal? Is it ominous? Is it exciting? Like there's so many different ways to do it. For full body, like it if you're introducing them and this is their introduction panel, I'd recommend using like a larger panel. You could do like, instead of introducing them into a tiny panel, that feels like intuitive to me, but I don't know if you'll find it helpful. Yeah, I'm sorry it feels like a cop-out answer, but it really depends on what you're trying to do with it. But I'd recommend using like a large panel. You can pull them out of the panel like anime manga style. um
Yeah, well, it's sort of like a lot of things where you need to know the ingredients to make a comic, and then you put them together in the right way, right? Like,
yes.
you can show anything that's important to varying degrees by figuring out how to do paneling and pacing and all those fun things.
Yes.
And introducing characters is kind of similar to that, where you need to think about how you want to introduce them and why you want to do it that way, and then attempt to achieve that the best you can.
Yes.
Trans people do be making good content, though. Most of them.
They do.
I know one guy who isn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of smells poopy, too.
Oh.
His name is Bones McKay.
I knew you were gonna go there.
No, the worst trans person is Ursula goddamn Grey.
She's the worst.
What if this is all like a secret play and you just really aren't comfortable with being out, so
I'm like hiding it.
You're like, we double hide it, where you're like, lol, they think I'm trans, but I'm cis. That's so funny.
No.
Yeah, we're just protecting you.
I'm so cis. I've even thought about if I'm non-binary trans. I'm not. I'm cis.
Hot take: if you read JoJo, Part 3 is the worst. I don't know how hot that take is, because I don't know who JoJo is.
Who the heck is JoJo?
I don't know, no.
And why can't he go on a gosh dang regular adventure?
Why is it always going to be bizarre? Why does he always have to go to the bazaar
Gotta be
right
extra
now,
or whatever.
during the spooky times when you're not supposed to be? I'm so jealous of y'all with your vaccines. Every day, everyone on the Discord is like, "Oh, I got my vaccine," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
You're in Canada, like.
Oh my god, I'm having the weirdest FOMO because I don't want to get stabbed by a needle. Because God, no. But man, FOMO. We're just on lockdown here. We got the scary nuclear ringing again.
Every time we get the alert message, I'm always waiting for it to be like.
Well, one time we woke up
God.
and there was like the alarm system went off that goes off on your phone. It is the most horrifying, low quality siren noise possible, and your phone shakes.
It makes you feel like you're in a horror movie and like a natural disaster is about to hit. Like,
well, zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, and then you looked at your phone and it was like, oh my god, the nuclear thing was so freaking crazy.
So scary.
It was so vague. They were like,
What?
nuclear incident, and you're like,
like, excuse me?
across all of Ontario, and you're like, do I go outside? Am I safe?
The best part was too that like, because the Weather Network has an app, as you probably know, and it will send out these alerts. So if there's like a storm warning, they'll put it up, but they put like nuclear radiation warning or something.
Yeah, something
on
like
the
that.
Weather Network.
It was nothing. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Oh my god.
It was just like a misclick or something.
Anyways,
but...
so that thing went off, and it's like lockdown, and you're like, oh damn.
Yeah. Anyways, we're locked down again.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Sparkly. That sounds terrible.
Ugh.
See, I was arguing with people, but I feel like if the election had gone the other way, America would be in a very similar position to that right now.
Yeah.
I've heard Bones is a good writer. Everyone thinks so anyways. Wow. Unpopular opinion, but Bones McKay sucks at writing.
He's
He's
the worst.
he's a poopy boy with bad takes. My age group isn't allowed to get a vaccine in the UK right now, cause oh no, spooky.
Ugh. Yikes.
Oh well. Anyways, man, y'all having a bop. I can't wait for things to be over. Basically, I'm just getting tired of it. Like, I know everyone else has been tired of it for like a long time, but I'm just getting tired of it. Like I'm
I feel that. Like I was prepared to continue just being in lockdown because like we haven't things have opened up near us before, but like we don't go out
Yeah.
because it's not a smart idea. But I'm at the point where I'm like, I just want to go back to normal life.
You know what part of it is we have like a house and like we have a house now and I'm sitting on the patio and I'm like, oh my god, I have a patio now. I can invite my friends over and we could eat hot dogs. It'd be amazing, but
Yeah.
we can't.
We
So
can't. I know.
and it won't be that way until probably next summer. And I'm just like, no.
I know.
I had top surgery
Ah.
before last summer, and I'm only gonna get to experience summer 2 years out from top surgery.
It was supposed to be hot boy summer.
It was supposed to be Hot Boy Summer 2020, but it's gonna be 2022, delayed due to nuclear weather events.
My favorite.
As
Also,
if there's
by
gonna
the
be
way,
a world in
Whoa.
2022.
My nightmare too is like nuclear disaster. That's like I have nightmares about it constantly. So when we got
Oh my
that alarm, I was
God.
like, I'm gonna die. It's happening.
It's happening. It's real. They all said it was crazy.
But I was right.
I'm tired of life. I want everything to be over. No, Sparkly, do you need
No!
help?
Sparkly, call a professional. Wait, oh no, I screwed up.
What did you screw up this time?
I
This
pasted
time?
instead. I deleted the. No, I keep making mistakes. I'm a bad person.
Champ Up Slam Down? Jackbox game? What is this game? Looks
Is there
like
a new jackpot?
it looks like it's a card game, but you're making the cards.
Ooh.
Coming up after playing Champed Up, the Jackbox Party Pack 7. Because we always down for some more party packs.
Heck yeah, we'll play more games.
I'm sorry, your White Boy Summer is no Hot Boy. White Boy.
White boy summer. The worst summer. Boy. Oh, hot boy. Cute boy summer?
Cute Boy Summer. Hot Boy Summer. It's gonna be me.
2022.
I'm not gonna accept your cookies.
Take my cookies. I
White
baked
boy.
them for you.
I mean, it will be a White Boy Summer, and I'll stay extra white because I won't be out in the sun for the next 2 years. 2024. I had some questions about references for breaking out of your comfort zone because there's a lot of things I don't know about other races and gender identities, and I do not know what I don't know. What do?
I would just recommend like I don't know, if you're trying to draw like people of other races, like find photographs of people of other races, like look up I don't know, like
I had a lot of like those life drawing places. Like they give you a lot more variety of people than you would expect.
yeah.
Like Croquis Cafe is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're on YouTube anymore, and it's all naked people. So
Yes,
if you were
be aware of that. A lot of life drawing is of naked people, which is a great resource when you're learning to draw, but
yeah.
sometimes
Oh yeah,
You're
they're
not
all
okay
on
with
Vimeo because they're all in the nutty. But like I find they have like lots of different like people.
Yeah, but I'd look at like a wide variety of references. I wouldn't. I mean, you can look at like, actually, what I'd recommend is
They
I'd
have
recommend
no
looking
videos.
at like,
I don't know where they ended up.
uh, I'd recommend looking at like photo reference or like or video or life reference of like people of different like races and genders and ages and all that good stuff. And also, you could also look at art created by those groups, like of themselves. Like, for example, like look at how Black artists draw Black people, for example.
Oh, you need to be a member now?
Oh.
Oh well. I mean, fair. They're really good as far as resources for that goes. Anyway, sorry.
Anyways, and look how trans artists draw trans people, stuff like that, because that can be helpful. Because sometimes, like, I mean, drawing from life is like a really great resource and something you should use as much as possible. Because
$30 a year? That's not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Taking up too much bandwidth, yeah.
Um.
Because they have like 360 video and stuff too.
Oh yeah, it's super helpful.
Yeah.
But sometimes looking at art is helpful because it can help you like simplify things down to like, because if you're drawing like a simplified style, sometimes it helps to see how other people draw things. But if you're looking for something that's like something like a group that you're not a part of, I'd look up art created by that group and not like a white straight cis person drawing that, like a group they're not part of.
Yeah, I guess so.
How many pages do you do in one batch? It depends. I'd say like 5 to 10 generally. Like for us, a batch will be like a scene.
We're on to the next question.
Oh, sorry. A batch will be like a scene. So, and usually for Bones, like writing a scene usually is like 3 to
700 pages.
It's usually between like 3 pages and like 15-ish pages. So at the most, a batch will be like 15, around there.
Aw, bless her for saying I make small. Even when I don't.
Even when he doesn't.
Even when I'm not small, I am small.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just do whatever makes sense, you know? A batch is a batch is a batch is a batch.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for studying animal anatomy? Some of the stuff I've used to practice drawing humans doesn't really carry over much, and I was wondering if you had any advice. Oh man, I love drawing animals.
Yeah, drawing animals, I'd recommend starting with looking at skeletons and just doing life drawing stuff.
Muscles.
Yeah, so yeah, what I did when I was learning how to do it was I grabbed, I picked like an animal, so let's say like I'm learning how to draw raccoons. And then I'd like look up what does a raccoon skeleton look like? Then what does like a muscle diagram look like of a raccoon? And then from there I'd grab like photos and videos of raccoons doing stuff and just try to draw from there. And basically the best thing to do is just like break them down into like simple shapes, so like circles, triangles, squares, that kind of thing. And just keep drawing them over and over again until you start to kind of get a feeling for it.
Yeah.
But it really helps to see the skeleton and the muscles, because with animals, especially like furry and feathered animals, like it's hard to tell what their actual shape looks like. Like that's why I have trouble with birds, because there's so much feather in the way.
I feel like part of the thing with you and birds,
Yes.
which is just something that I found helpful for drawing animals, is when you learn how to draw one group of animals, they end up being like how do I explain this? Like, let's say you want to draw horses. I find it can be helpful to expand out from horses and draw like cows and also deer and goats and all other hooved animals.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think by the differences you can kind of figure out what makes them unique.
Mm.
And with birds, when you're trying to draw like just sparrows, you're not gonna get the full idea of what a bird body is like until you like look at some long-necked birds and some long-leggy birds and just birds of different builds, and then you better understand what the skeleton's like because the same components exist in similar species, but they're just arranged differently. And then I think it further expands from there when you're drawing animals, that all animals like are somewhat alike, and you can kind of bridge them between animal and human slowly.
That's true.
Because at least for vertebrate animals, like animals with a skeleton, there's a lot of like comparable anatomy in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because dog legs are really similar to horses. They're just like up one level. They're
Yes.
they're standing on the tippy toes. Those horses. Well, I guess dogs are standing on their tippy toes and horses are standing on their toenails.
That's true. So
But yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
The
That's
more-
my
the-
advice.
I think that is great advice.
Thank
Bones
you.
McKay.
All I draw is animals.
Do I need themes for my first comic?
Themes happen, man. Like, I think themes are hella cool. They just added like an extra little dollop of depth onto your story, and they're not that hard to do. You like a theme is usually like it's like a I was gonna say a theme is a theme. It's like ideas, like similar ideas that like an umbrella of ideas that encompass your story, and each storyline ends up saying something about your theme. And I find that you'll naturally tend towards a theme, and then when you edit, you can kind of lean into it a bit more, because you might have a story that has a lot of family stuff in it, and your theme might be family, and then you dive down deeper and like, what does each part of my story say about family? Family is what you make it, or like family sucks. You know, whatever your theme is, man. Family sucks. Family's what you make it. Just throw your family in the trash. I love my family. Family. Like, I'm trying to think of my stories, but I don't really think about the theme too hard. It's just something that's like, you know, it's the difference between like making yourself a bowl of ice cream and making yourself a sundae. You know, just drizzle some chocolate on there. It's pretty easy. You might as well. I say that about everything. I'm like, that's an easy bit of writing. But it's definitely something that if you overthink it, you're just going to ruin it. I find personally that like theme is the main reason like I even write stories to begin with. Otherwise I just RP OCs and stuff, right?
Yeah, true.
Like there's things I want to say. Made it to a stream. Hello.
Welcome.
Essence Partey.
Hello.
I want to start writing my own webcomics, but I'm not very good at drawing yet. Any suggestions on where or even how to start?
I would start if you want to like dip your toe in. The
I love your take, Sparkly. Just start, then you'll have content to cringe on YouTube years later. Yes.
100%. The boring advice, I feel like the practical boring advice that everyone hates but is good for you, is like start by doing some small comics. So try writing like a short comic, like I don't know, 10 to 100 pages, like small. And work on that. So then you'll finish it quickly. so that you're not stuck working on it for years and years. And, because you started it when you were first starting out, the beginning really isn't what you want it to be, and you'll be working on it for years, so your ideas will change, and who you are as like an artist and a writer will change. So I'd recommend doing something small that you can get done within like a year, because that's like a really reasonable time to like work on a comic.
I'm going to add something that we tend to neglect.
What?
If you know absolutely nothing about art, doing a comic is great and you'll level up tons, but you only level up if you notice the problems that you're having and you seek out the information and you do studies like outside of your comic as well.
Yes.
Because like it wasn't like Ursula was doing nothing but comics. Comics kept her continuing to work and continuing to strive for like artistic goals and whatever. Like it kept her engaged in art. But she also did studying on the side. It was just like comics are almost like a great place to continue your practice, but studies
100%.
can happen outside of the page, and that can be really helpful, especially if you don't know anything really about art. Because you don't want to build up a whole bunch of bad habits as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep working on your craft.
That's just like a little bonus tip that we sometimes neglect, I think.
That's true. Because, I mean, take, like, looking at our comic 9 point, where, like, all the characters were animals. So I had to learn how to draw animals to do it. So that kind of guided my studying for a long time, where I did tons of studies of animals. I learned how to do, like a lineless colored style, where previously I'd only done, like, kind of line art heavy styles.
Yeah.
So then I had, like, a goal to study to get towards.
Yeah.
Which is the comic.
Because not everything happens on your page.
Yes.
Now, of course, you can go the opposite direction and constantly do nothing but studies and never work on your thing. Not pointing at anyone in particular. We all been there.
Listen, we've been there.
Similarly, y'all should study writing more.
Yeah, study more writing.
You guys will be upset with me. Because you're not me. Well, you'll just be upset because you're not great at writing and you're just writing your first thing. Write some small things. You know how like sometimes you sketch stuff and that's like a thing that artists do? You can do that as a writer. Like you can sit down and just practice dialogue by making a little scene. Like you don't have to write purposefully all the time to make a story that you will sell. Sometimes you need to sit down and just describe a room to yourself or practice getting things across in a few panels, like there's all sorts of different writing exercises out there to do. But if you're only ever working on your big projects, you sometimes will like miss out on easy opportunities to level up. And the best part about studies, I think, that can help you maybe want to do them a bit more is they're easy. Like studies, you only have to worry about one thing, as opposed to when you're looking at like a big project and you have to manage all the things. Like when you're doing a study about dialogue, you don't have to worry about like plot. You don't have to worry about like an overarching plot. You don't have to worry too much about developing super cool characters. It can be very shallow. You don't have to deal with depth, order information. It's just a little small, fixated, focused study. You just think, I'm going to improve on this, and that's how you go.
That's one also really great piece of advice for studying, whether it's like writing or drawing. Your studies don't have to be masterpieces.
Yes.
Just focus on the thing you're trying to learn. Don't try to make like a finished short story or a finished flash fiction or a finished like illustration. Just focus on what you're studying. You don't have to show it to anyone. It doesn't have to be good. You're just learning a thing.
Yeah. Studying is amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Super fun. Very freeing.
Let me read what y'all have been saying. I recently got into creating characters, but I find them all wearing t-shirts and jeans. Can you please help me how to to wardrobe choices?
Yes. So I would first recommend looking into, honestly, like the way I find like inspiration for like fashion choices is just looking at like what people wear in real life. This feels like such a boring answer, but like I'll go look through like outfit of the day that people post, or I'll look at street fashion photos, or I'll if I'm doing something like historical or fantasy, I might look at like a historical period of like what are examples of like dresses they'd wear in the Edwardian period or whatever. But if you're looking at like modern fashion, like just go to like a store, go to like, I don't know, American Eagle or something like that, and just look through the different outfits and see what the different models are wearing. And look for more than just like graphic t-shirts and jeans, because like especially with like women's clothing, there's a lot more variety than just t-shirt and jeans. But even in like men's fashion, there's still lots of variety you can get away with, especially if you go to like kind of more fashion minded people's sources where they do more fun stuff with fashion.
Not everyone is fashionable,
Yes.
too.
It's also helpful to think about what your character would wear, because you may have a character who explicitly wears like hoodies and t-shirts and jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might have a character who will never wear the same thing twice, and they always have to have like the newest fashion. Like it totally depends on your character.
What you can look forward to in the before, in the after times, what used to happen in the before times is you could sit and draw people in a public place.
Yes,
I mean, I guess you can now because everyone's keeping their distance, so no one can catch you drawing them.
that's true.
But but even just taking notice of what other people are wearing around you can give you like a more realistic understanding of what people dress like.
Oh, totally. Like I used to, like the last place we lived was like a college town, so like I just go sit at like the street corner by the college, and I'd see tons of different people wearing tons of different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would all be like the same age as like the characters I'm writing or drawing. So.
And if you like costume design in something, draw it.
Yes. If you watch a movie and you're like, oh, I love all the outfits on these characters, draw it.
Yeah, draw the outfits.
You'll get ideas.
Yeah, and start synthesizing like what you like about those ideas.
Yes.
And make it your own.
Yes. You could also look at like this is just me and my interests, but like Sims CC.
Oh my god.
People designing clothes for Sims. You get so many cool ideas.
I love you.
I'm like, that's such a cute dress idea. Hell yes, I'm gonna take this and put it on a character.
What else are y'all saying? I started the process of writing my comic. The scripting part is killing me though. I really taking me out of the whole vibe. I'm sorry you're not vibing with the scripts. You gotta find a way to vibe, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to enjoy scripting.
You could try,
Or, yeah.
if you like art and you kind of think more in like a visual way, some people will do like thumbnail sketches beside their as they're scripting, so maybe try something like that, see if that helps.
I just finished a page of my comic today. Are you guys proud of me?
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Essie.
I'm so proud of you.
That's 10 out of 10. Yield before times. Exactly.
Yes.
There we go. Wow, guys. We're down to the minutes. 101 minutes to go on the Kickstarter. That's amazing.
Guys, please consider supporting the Kickstarter. You're running out of time.
Or don't. It's okay. We're fine.
It's okay if you don't, but if you would like, especially if you would like a hardcover version of Magpie, we're only giving them out
Yeah,
at the
that's
Kickstarter.
true.
You will be able
If
to
you
buy
want-
soft
if you-
covers after.
If you want a copy of Magpie that you can bludgeon someone with, now is your only chance.
You want a murder book.
Soft cover books, you ain't going far. You're not gonna commit any sort of crimes with a soft cover copy of Magpie.
Nope.
Hardback, let's go. Whack whack.
Hi, Tuesday.
Tuesday, what's up?
Welcome.
I would, but I'm broke. That's okay.
That's fine.
I understand.
Yes.
Listen, okay, you guys don't have to explain to me how broke you are. I trust you. It's fine. I'm
We-
talking to the people with money and the will, the want to do it.
We're talking to the people who are on the fence. Who are like, maybe I'll support
Yeah, we're trying to
it."
push people off this fence. If you literally can't get up the fence because you can't even afford to give yourself rice, like it's okay.
It's fine. We
love you.
we still
Keep
love
your
you.
rice.
Yes. It's more important for you to take care of yourself than to buy our book. Because the Kickstarter has funded, so no matter what is happening, so we're good. Don't worry. Don't worry about us. I always struggle with short comic ideas because I have too
Please
many
worry
ideas.
about me. Ignore Ursula. I want to be worried about.
Worry about Bones.
Worry about me constantly.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
I struggle with short comic ideas because I have too many ideas. Well, good thing they're short. Get them done.
That's true.
Rev up. Let's go.
Can get more done really quick.
Become a prose writer. It's way faster too.
I'm looking at the fence going, dang, that sure is a tall fence. It do be.
Lesson of today: don't donate money if you don't have money.
Yes. No, don't feel bad about not donating money if you don't have money.
Don't push them into the wrong side of that fence. I'm gonna push them wherever I want. I'm a bully. I'm a billy goat, and I'm gruff.
Gosh.
Staples. I don't care about staples.
Anyone have any more
no.
questions?
You're gonna fall off the fence. I don't want any questions. Don't ask me questions.
Fine.
Don't ask Ursula questions either. We're just chilling, okay?
Fine,
Ask
we're
me
chilling.
questions about how cool I am.
Bones, how cool are you?
Nah.
It's pretty cool.
Ugh, man. I just wanna. I don't even know what I want. Weapon of choice, magpie hardcover. Exactly. Equip that. Get skill points. When the world comes to an end, do you want a weapon or no? You guys have a Patreon, right? Yes, we do. Our
We do.
Patreon is fabulous. There's
You
so
can buy our
many. There's
friendship.
so many people on our Patreon,
So
guys.
many.
That's what I was gonna check. I was gonna check if that one person is still a patron or not. Okay, good. Okay, they're not. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Cool.
Where was I?
We got
I don't
59 patrons. Give me 10 more. I want the
Come
meme
on.
number.
We need the meme number. 10 more patrons. It's
No, the
only $1.
Patreon's fun because I've been spending a lot more time on voice chat. For Discord, there's like a patron-only Discord section where we do a little hangout. We have a hangout on Sunday where we all chit-chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
I do, in fact, have $8 to spare. Yes, the $8 tier is where you get your stuff critiqued.
That's true.
And you should hurry with that because the 16th is the deadline for long form submissions.
If you want a batch of comic pages or a script looked at.
Are you guys taking art and comic questions right now? Yeah, we'll always
Yeah.
answer them. No matter how... Okay, the quality to which I answer them varies
Yes.
depending on my mood. But Ursula tends to be pretty consistent with
that's good.
saying nice things.
I'm a nice lady.
That's why it's your YouTube channel.
Yeah, you don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah. I'm live on YouTube right now? What?
What? Bones McKay.
I feel like YouTube has really like chilled out like so much recently. I don't know. At least for
Feeling it.
us. I don't know.
I don't know. Man, like nothing happens. I don't have like fun stories to tell.
Totally. Like I never leave the house.
Right?
I have mice. I have pet mice. That's it. That's all that's happened in the past year. I'm looking into getting another mouse.
Yes.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Maybe.
from Toronto.
OwO.
We'll have to see how well that goes.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take you to finish a comic page, Ursula? Oh, this question. A classic.
Classic.
She's going to say, I don't know. It depends. Watch, okay? Hold your breath. What is the answer, Ursula?
It depends on the comic and the page.
Yeah.
But okay, so if I'm looking at this page here, which it's black and white, just ink, 3 panels. One of them is like 2 of them are going to be kind of complicated because like the backgrounds of these are like a giant like junk pile, so I have to do lots of little detail work. So it'll probably take like 4 hours to do to get it all done. But I work really quickly. I do pencils really quickly. I can do them like in like half an hour, unless it's like something really complicated or I'm really struggling. And then inking usually takes like an hour to a few hours. If I'm doing something like 9 Point, which is like a full color comic, it can take like
a year.
a year. It can take like 6-7 hours to like fully do it. It takes a long time to do coloring and rendering and little details. Little details are what kill me. They take so freaking long.
Yeah, for real.
And lettering takes so long. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really depends on the comic for me. But no matter how fast you do it, it's fine. There's some people who take like 10 hours every time they make a comic page, and it's legit and it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't feel bad if you're going slow or if you're going too fast. There's no speed that's right. There's no speed that's the right answer.
There's no speed limit.
Exactly.
What do you do when you start your comic when you thought you were ready, but you were not really? I don't have that many pages out, so could I bend the story? But I could bend the story, but I don't know if that would mess it up. This is why I always say you should probably like write your script and stuff before you start your comic and stuff. Know where you're going. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just do whatever works for you. Like, if it's like your first comic and you just have a few pages out, like no one's gonna care if you like redo them. Just don't get into the loop of constantly redoing them. You can also just retcon them too. That's something I've done just to like get out of old projects.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry about it too much. I need to turn a light on. It's getting dark in here.
Okay. Yeah, I just agree with Bones. If you're really early on, I think it's fine if you have like a few pages out and you suddenly kind of like pivot what you're going for with the story. Like I don't think people will care that much. Cause like webcomics, the way a lot of people work on them, they're very like they're an interesting animal. cause like it totally depends on the comic. Some people will write the full thing and some people will just work on it page to page. So like they don't always have like the same structure say like a movie does, which has like a really stringent structure. So yeah, it's totally fine if you kind of pivot or meander or whatever you need to do to get it in a direction you need it to go. It's also okay to take like a little hiatus and kind of work on your story more to get a good grip on where you're going with it. And then start again. And yeah, and there's nothing wrong with taking down a few pages and reposting new ones. It's fine. No one will really care. And if they do, they're pedantic little meanies who you shouldn't care about. My friends are really interested in my story, and honestly, it's the most motivating thing ever. Oh, that's so cute. It is really nice when you tell someone about your story and they're like, that's amazing, you need to make it. And you're like, really? It's not stupid? That's how I felt about Starlight, which I did a video where I kind of rambled about like the plot of a novel I tried to write. And then a bunch of people were like, you should make that. And I was like, maybe. Because I did the video because I was like, I'm never gonna write this. Might as well turn it into content that'll be fun, and I can talk about my OCs. But now I'm like, what if I made it? I don't think I will. I don't have time, and I don't have the interest in it anymore. But it is always great when people support you. It's very motivating. Does anyone have any more questions? I'm happy to answer all of your comic questions. Can't believe I'm working on Magpie Volume 4. I know why. I was looking at old videos where I was working on pages from Volume 3 of Magpie. And they're from like 3 years ago. I was like, damn, has it been that long? And I know why it took so long, because I had like, I stopped and worked on 9 Point and stuff in the middle, which took forever. But like, I can't believe. I have some manga ideas that I want to do, but then thinking about the layout for panels and characters, it's a bit confusing. I'd recommend putting stuff down on paper. Sometimes that can help it feel less daunting. I have some ideas for the layout, then I look at professional manga artists' work and look at mine, and does it make sense?
Hey guys.
Well, that's a great thing to do, is just compare your work to others and trying to like mess around with it till it starts to make sense to you. Hey Bones.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. Yes,
Good.
answering questions, having a good time without me.
Yeah, don't need you. I could run this channel on my own. Actually, I can't. Don't leave me, please.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm just letting you vibe.
Okay. Oh, that wouldn't work.
Was there a reason that you got behind you guys working on both Magpie and 9 Point at the same time? We were bored.
Yeah,
Is that it? Is that the answer?
basically, it was like, I want to work on more comics. Because, like, you get stuck on a project for, like, years. You're like, I want to do something new. You just get in a mood.
Color comic, please. We were gonna wait, I think. Also, 9 Point was gonna be a lot less intense than it was.
It was initially pitched as a black and white comic
Yeah.
to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then he made the whole thing based off fur colors, so it has to be colored.
I tricked her.
He did a bait and switch.
Yeah, I did.
Any advice on webcomic posting schedules? I don't think there's like a right time to do it.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. In the past, it used to be like once a week.
Yeah.
But that's when you used to post pages. Now it's like webtoons, and I don't even know what you do anymore. Whatever you do, try and be consistent about it. Okay, don't be me and Ursula and fall out. I think that's one of the best things we did at the beginning, was being incredibly consistent with our update schedule.
Yeah.
Most people don't even notice, but it's good for you.
Do
We're
you-
more up to date with our YouTube as far as scheduling goes these days than our actual comics.
That's true.
But that's
For
because we
me.
just chillin'. We already got comics out. We already flexed on y'all. We're gonna
Exactly.
step back for a bit.
I think.
Talking to the mic.
Sorry. So things that have worked for us, because when we did like one update a week. No, when we started, did we do 2 updates a week, or was it just one?
I don't know.
I think we did Tuesdays and Thursdays for a long time.
Yeah.
And then we added Pretty Mouth, and that was like Fridays and Mondays. And then we added Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So I think we were doing 3 updates a week. Here's the thing, like, doing once a week is totally cool and fine. Or once a month, whatever you can manage. Like, whatever you can manage, that's great. As long as you do it consistently, it's like a great idea. The thing is, like, the more you post, so if you regularly do it like twice a week or 3 times a week or something, that's more notifications going out to people if you're posting on like your social media or on like hosting sites and stuff, so then more people can possibly get their eyes on it. But obviously you don't have to do like 2 or 3 times a week. If you can't manage that, then don't hurt yourself. Like that won't do you any good. What kind of brush am I using? I'm using the default studio pen that comes with Procreate. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't. What kind of brush are you using?
Oh, I just told them that.
Oh, sorry. I'm not even paying attention. I'm sorry. My brain slipped. Fell onto a trash can. 84 minutes left, guys.
Guys, come on.
I'm not even adding. I'm not even yelling at you guys. 'Cause most,
No.
you know, I'm just yelling at the world, hoping that people rumble on in. Oh, jeez, Louise. So many people.
Many people.
I mean, the more people who back, the more work I gotta do.
That's true. Just adding work for yourself.
Exactly.
More books to ship.
I like shipping books. It's fun. Gives me
Yes.
something to do with my life.
That's true.
Hello, I just joined. Hello.
Welcome.
I also just joined. I have no clue what's going on.
Who even does? Man, one of the hard parts about drawing this particular setting in Magpie, because it's like a big trash pile
Same.
that's like doesn't follow the okay doesn't follow the rules of reality. It's difficult because I have to come up with ideas for things to put in the junk. Like I don't
Put
know.
me in the junk.
Okay.
That's where I live.
It's true.
Any tips on designing fantasy races? I'm terrible at it, honestly. I just go with the
You-
basics.
You have pointy ears, so you're done.
Step 1, pointy ears. Step 2, animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I literally just use the same crap over and over again. Like, I use elves and angels, but I always do the hashtag not like other elves. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You take it and do like a little spin on it.
Yeah. I think it's fun to try and base your fantasy races on like things like animals and stuff. Like that's my go-to
Yeah.
because then you're less likely to otherize like a culture other than like your own.
Yeah.
Because like that can be a trouble, but even then you're gotta be aware, because like if you take an animal, they come from a country, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, like I don't know, like it depends on what you mean. Like, do you mean like designing like what they look like, or like design like world building? Because they kind of go hand in hand, I guess. There's like an element of rule of cool as well,
Yeah.
because like a lot of people will try and like overthink things and be like, well, that wouldn't work in reality, but you have to be like, well, it'd be really cool if they could fly.
Exactly.
I want that.
I want that.
Yeah, you gotta pick what you like.
Yeah.
Steal from all the right places.
Yes.
Because I know there's like, I guess it was on my mind because of the hashtag like boycott Genshin that was going on.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't remember. I have no clue what Genshin is. I'm sorry. I see you guys talking on the Discord, and I've heard PK tell me about it like a million times. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, it's like me in math class. Like I hear the words, but nothing is coming. Like nothing is sticking to my think pan. But I think they found that for like the evil monstery things, they were referencing some Native American stuff
Oh, okay.
or like indigenous stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like they found like, I'm terrible. I don't know the names, but like I think it was like I'm sure someone else here knows what was going on more than I do, but I know they were using some like significant cultural stuff from indigenous cultures to represent their evil guys, which is not something you should do. That's on the
No.
list of like how not to do things.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, if you're gonna just go with a classic, just base your evil guys on Nazis. Like,
there you go. Classic.
done. Bad.
There
Wipe
you go.
your hands of it. They referenced real life indigenous dances for the movements of those dudes. Yeah. Okay. That's I saw that. Like I think they found like reference material like in the background of like some stuff, and it was like confirmed that they did that.
I see.
Um.
Yes. Yeah, you want to be careful of doing cultural appropriation,
Yeah.
like being
Which is
offensive to their cultures and stuff.
Yeah. I guess like my understanding is that like you can like be appreciative of stuff and respectful,
Yeah.
and probably the best way to do that is to get sensitivity people to look over your designs
Yes.
and give you the okays on it. You know, that can be helpful, but don't be bad. just think like a little bit, like, you know, like think, oh man, I'm referencing this material. You should understand what you're referencing,
Yeah.
for one. I think sometimes people do it like on accident, because there are like built-in ideas. Like I can speak better on like the queer stuff because
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable because I'm a queer, but
As a queer myself.
as as the resident trans person, but like there's a lot of like tropes and design things that go into villains that are shorthand for queerness and queer
Yes.
culture, and a lot of people can like take that stuff and not even realize where it's rooted and run with it. And I think the same thing can happen with like cultural appropriation and racism and all sorts of isms.
Yes.
Yeah, so like be careful with that stuff. I know this is like way off of like what you're even asking.
True.
Like I think it's some of like the important stuff to worry about when you're creating things. Yeah, with goblins, you got to be careful about those implications too.
Yep.
Like it's there's so many like I always find that kind of interesting because there's so much that goes into it. Like even if we're not like talking about like racism or like homophobia or like transphobia or anything, like there's like fat phobia and like a tendency to view ugliness as defined by who, but like ugliness as evil.
Oh, totally.
And even when people are like twist that and be like, the pretty person is the evil one, then you're like, it still says something. And that's why Shrek is the best.
Yes.
But yeah, like you gotta think about like tropes and like why they are the way they are. Like why does is this mean bad?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of sad My goblins are basically cats. Yeah, and you
love
can
that.
find more interesting ways to root your fantasy races or whatever. Yeah, you can find a better place than being like, ah, yes, this fantasy race, I'm gonna use them, and they're typically a racial stereotype or anti-Semitic, and I'm gonna base them on something that's not, and find better routes, because
Do where gravity falls down and make the villainous shape.
there you
Yes.
go, perfect.
They are.
Designing villains is
square.
interesting for that.
Yes.
I just stumbled across your channel. Oh no. And you're live. It's true.
It's true. The goblins, I thought about still collect things in gold, but it's not the only thing they do. Also, one who represents them give all his gold for his daughter who's sick.
Make your villains as abstract as possible.
Just use a Dorito. Yes.
It's fine to have villains, and it's fine to like lean into like the monstrous look. I find like the easiest way to like counteract that is to have it even, like if you have a monstrous villain, that's perfectly cool. Like there's some things that are like inherently monstrous and spoopy because reasons or whatever, but like have maybe like some other people. Like I actually had an interesting conversation about this with like Ursula's like brother, I think, where like in Magpie there's all sorts of horrific, terrible stuff, but there's also someone like a character who is like missing a jaw, and like when you first see that, people are like, whoa, that's horrifying, what a spooky person, but it's like she's a person.
Yeah, she's
Like,
just like a
she's-
normal chick.
You can have like you can have like facial like disfigurement or whatever and not be a horror monster. I really like Amy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like that's chill. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
And like I got into like a weird debate where it's like, well, that is like, like we are like inherently scared of people who like aren't like all symmetrical in their faces. I'm like, well, we should rethink that.
Yeah, maybe
Like-
that's not cool.
Like leaning into those like base fears can be cool a little bit, but you also have to like challenge them too. Make your villain Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. Yeah, that's true. People also love making sympathetic villains, and same fam, but not every villain has to be sympathetic.
Right?
Some people are just evil. Like, it's cool.
Sometimes it's just okay to have like the villain is evil. That's it. Yeah. I don't know. I agree. The real villains are / nice guys. And capitalism, yes.
Different names so you don't get sued. Exactly. I really enjoy comically evil villains. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love all that stuff. And you're never going to be 100% perfect on this stuff. Like, because that's not how the world works. But you can try your best.
Heck yeah.
And anyone who's like worried about like being canceled or whatever, like, don't worry about it. Like, it's more likely to happen to someone who doesn't have power or whatever. Man. Though I do know people who've like gone to weird heat on Twitter. Like, Twitter's wild. Stay away.
Stay away from Twitter at all costs.
Stormtroopers are cools, but they are bad guys. Yeah, Megamind was ahead of his time. The villain is a nice guy. Yeah, Megamind's cool. I like Megamind. I like Shrek. Quality films. The only two good films in existence.
The only good ones.
I think protagonists as villains are fun. Yes, I like villainous protagonists. I feel bad in Magpie when I'm like really horribly like sexist and homophobic and racist and um just ableist and terrible. But you know, sucks to suck. But it's not like portrayed in a good light.
No, it's it's not good when they do those things.
It's very casual. Like, sorry, I was just thinking about like because I watched the podcast and they were talking about the casual racism and how it's. I think it was they liked that it was well written, just like the just casually racist stuff that exists, and I guess like I don't know. I just feel I'm just like used to like casual like homophobia and stuff just from like people that exist in the real world.
Oh yeah.
And like especially like since I'm writing like back in the 80s too, and like I hear like I think there's like an interesting experience where like you're like a queer person and like you can go stealth in the world, and like sometimes you'll just be hanging out with like people that like aren't in the know and they talk like you are in the know and like they say like the most horrible crap. Like
Oh yeah.
yeah, just and you're just like it's like the Ralph Wiggum meme where you're like I'm in danger. So you're just nodding along like yeah, that's cool.
And you just slowly back out of the room. I gotta go.
Or you try your best to be like, I don't know if that's like, you know, like, you know, I've met gay people who are kind of cool. You know, like I don't think they're forcing like their lifestyle on children any more than heterosexual people are, you know?
Yes.
Also, everyone thinks Margie has vitiligo, which is my fault because I never address it.
You're right. No, she's got a birthmark.
Yeah, she's got a birthmark. Oh, whoops.
Bonk.
Oh.
Bonk.
The birthmark is like a vestigial feature from like early draft, but I kept it because you know people have birthmarks.
Yeah.
No, because like if she had vitiligo, it'd be like there'd be like white patches
Yeah.
because it's a loss of pigment. But she has like a wine stain birthmark on her face. That's real big.
Yep.
Villains are easy to write. They're just like my neighbor. If anything, the heteros are forcing their lifestyle on children. Yeah. Is that a fish tank or a terrarium? That's a terrarium. I got a fish. I got 2 fish tanks. I just couldn't tell what you guys were seeing. That's Al.
Shipping literal infants together. Yeah.
True that.
We love doing that.
I thought she had a port wine stain. Yeah, she does. I think it's just like the one skin condition people know about is vitiligo.
Yeah.
Like I'm all for. Oh, sorry, I'm like all for like supporting people with vitiligo. Like
Oh yeah.
that must be like hard. But like there's other skin things that happen. Like I have eczema. It sucks. Like I knew someone with vitiligo actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I bullied him. Not for the vitiligo. I was completely unrelated.
I bullied him.
He was the guy I had like a crush on, so I would like bully him.
Oh no.
I'd be like girl mean to him. Punch a little bit too hard, you know?
Oh yeah.
I know about port wine stains from Ready Player One. Ooh. Yeah, port wine stains or something else. I have like nothing interesting about myself.
Oh, Sam. Frick.
My first exposure. Oh yeah, it was Ready Player One, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it's not great representation. Yeah, Ready Player One is something, isn't it?
It really is.
It's like I don't know much about it. I'll be real. I'm sorry.
I had tried reading it, but I was just like, wow.
I don't read much, so it's
Yeah.
no surprise that I didn't read it. I barely know how to read, guys.
I once tried to read Ready
Oh man,
Player
an
One.
hour left.
Oh dang. Get on that Kickstarter. I tried reading Ready Player One and I got like a couple chapters in and I was like, this was not written for me. I
Yeah.
put it down.
I've only seen like the lines and stuff.
It's very
I only
specific.
absorbed what I absorbed from Ready Player 2 on Twitter when people were screen capping it.
Yes, that one line. Oh my god.
Oh, and then I watched some reviews of it.
The next critique is at the end of the month. The 24th?
Yes, the
Yes.
24th. So long form's due the 16th.
Yes.
Or the 17th, wouldn't it be?
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Trick us.
One of
See if
those
we
days.
notice.
Yeah. Slide it in.
What's his name?
Ooh,
What are they called? Fox from
Fox.
Zootopia.
Nick,
Sorry.
Nick Wilde?
Nick Wild. Yeah, it is Wild. Who is Wilder? Why is that name in my head? Who is Wilder?
Is there a famous character or person named Wilder?
Character. Wild Alex. No, I don't know. Ah! I don't know. I'm sorry. It's been a character in my head.
See, I'm paranoid because I have a secret OC named Wilder, and I'm like, did you snoop through my writing?
You
Oh.
do? I don't know anything about this character.
You never will.
Nick Wilde, whom says summon the Zootopia fanboy. I like that you have a fox as your character.
I love it. It's wonderful.
Fox from Zootopia.
Gene Wilder?
Nicholas Wilder?
Pretty sure there's a Wilder in Law and Order. He doesn't know Law and Order though.
I know nothing of Law and Order.
Nick is the wildest. Yes.
Oh man. How old are characters in Runaways? What? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Help. So what's Zombies 2? Guys, explain.
Zombies 2?
Yeah. What is Zombies 2?
I don't know. What is Zombies 2?
It came out in 2020. It's where I'm getting all these poppy werewolf songs in my recommended on Nightcore. I'm like, what is she?
What is this?
It's the continuing adventures of Seabrook High School students Addison and Zed, whose budding romance is threatened by the arrival of werewolves. That's amazing.
That's how my romance with you was threatened when all the werewolves showed
That
up.
a Disney Channel movie? Damn. Okay, yeah, totally. User reviews. Love zombies. I absolutely adore this movie and the young new actors. It was nice to see some fresh new faces on Disney. The overall production, the songs, the acting, the whole thing kept me and my kiddos entertained. Even my too cool teenager got into it. Can't wait to
Aw,
see what Milo and Meg become in the future. Wow.
That's cute.
Wait, it's a Disney movie? I think it's like a Disney TV. It was filmed in Toronto.
Yo. So it's knockoff New York.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh my god. That's amazing. Suicide Squad was filmed in Toronto?
Oh.
It's a lot of places. And
I
now I'm
know,
on a list of films filmed in Toronto.
I know the City of Bones movie was filmed in Toronto.
You shut your mouth.
It was.
I was not filmed in Toronto.
City of Bones. It's just clones of you.
Wait,
You enter the city and you all turn
what
at once.
section of Mean Girls is in Toronto?
What?
Hoomst. Filming locations. What? What? Why is there so much? Why is Mean Girls in so much of Toronto? Front Campus University, St. George Campus, Toronto, Ontario. Etobicoke Collegiate Institute? Oh my god.
What?
There's like a
Really?
bunch of like Sherway Gardens Mall. What?
Really?
Yeah, a bunch of it was in Toronto. Like whoa. There's very little. There's like one New Jersey location and one California location, and then the rest is in Toronto.
What? It's amazing.
The mall where the plastics hang out is at Sherway Gardens Mall in Etobicoke.
What?
So you're telling me that Mean Girls happened in Toronto? Damn. The Mathletes competition is St. George campus.
Huh.
Why didn't anyone tell me this? I would have gone to
Right?
college.
Where is the Wimpy Kid movie filmed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just didn't know that Toronto was
The
so
new
much.
Slip and Slide Squad. I love that. I thought that movie was released years ago. I'm confused. Like, is it called the same thing? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. 'Cause, yeah, I saw there was a new one coming out, but it didn't look like it had a different name.
Oh.
The name I wanted for my comic was taken. So instead of just virus, I had to stretch it out. Infection of virus.
I'm just bopping. Oh, here's Mortal Instruments. It's not called City of Bones. It's called Shadowhunters: The Mortal Instruments.
What? Oh, is that the show?
Oh, it's the show.
Was the
sorry.
show also in Toronto?
I don't know. I'm learning that nothing exists outside of Toronto.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, it
they
was
don't
filmed
wanna
in Toronto.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought just the movie version was.
Yeah, it's in Toronto and Paris, France. Mississauga, let's go!
Let's go.
I'm just learning that YA exists in Toronto. Toronto.
Trana.
As the locals call it.
Yes.
Churana. Where was Frozen filmed? Sorry, that's stupid. You shouldn't be laughing.
That's such a dad joke. Stop.
Oh, I am a father. My son's on the floor right behind you. He looks tired.
Beto, do you want to go on camera?
No, I'm shy. I'm movie shy. No, I'm famous.
Famous.
I don't want the paparazzi to know.
Were you filming movies in Toronto?
I don't know where that is.
Has he ever been to Toronto? No,
He has not.
he has not. I think we drove through it to bring him home.
I don't think we drove. We drove around it, probably.
Probably.
Toronto is a big place of many things. Mississauga. Baby. Yeah, baby warning. Sorry, we didn't trigger warn the baby.
Trigger warning, dog.
Oh, April 8th. It's the anniversary of the Prime Minister saying moistly.
About that.
Refrain from breathing moistly. Speaking moistly. Speaking moistly.
Everyone, please
part
do
of our
not
history. Stop.
Please do
stop.
not speak moistly.
He was licking her ear holes.
Beto,
We just said don't be moist.
don't be moist. Moistly.
Oh my god, I remember.
Man.
Oh my god. Oh no. Medica, don't accept his advances. I'm sorry, I'm victim blaming.
Yeah,
Beto,
gosh.
Beto, leave her
You
alone.
meant a Beto, not Matica.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay, sorry guys. What are we talking about? I don't ever know. I
People have never
never
spoken
know
into a
what's going
mic
on.
before. Wasteland. Oh man, guys, drawing is
Lip
hard.
smacking. That's Fado. What are you drawing? What are you drawing? What is it? Oh, is it Dennis?
Maybe.
He looks so young.
I know. I need to get used to drawing him again.
He looks so young.
He's baby.
You drew young Dennis. I thought it was a flashback. He looks so young.
He's back to being a teen.
Man, I want Dennis to give me a punch in the face.
To wake you up.
I want him to shake me and say we gotta leave. I need Chris to do that to me. Pick me up.
Pick me up. Jump out of the garbage and scare me.
I'm dying. Drawing is hard. Drawing is hard.
It's so hard.
That's why I don't draw. I don't know why you guys are stupid enough to do it.
I got swindled into it.
Swindled.
It'll be fun. Let's make comics.
Swindleton.
Swindleton. Man.
Why is Zootopia covering my frickin'...
Imagine drawing. Couldn't be me.
Oh my god.
Never heard of her.
Oh, okay, someone's live tweeting about it. Okay. Well, they will rewatch it. Drawing is hard, but it's how it be, SMH. It do be hard, though. Oh my god, I am not impressed with anything that's on my Twitter dash. I'm trying to come up with topics for you guys, but like Twitter is not the place to do it. I need to stop being on Twitter. It just makes me agitated. That's why I've started writing by hand. Oh, that's something I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
It's Camp NaNoWriMo time right now,
Heck
and
yeah.
I am 8 days in, and I am keeping up Chuck. Like, I am so fast. I didn't get behind for that long, and then I caught up.
Heck yeah.
I did good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about cheese. No. Okay. We'll do that when we go to the cheese museum.
In the after times.
In the after times, we'll all go down to the cheese museum. I just finished working on Nano. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to fill up an entire notebook with writing. I'm working on a sequel to Honeywalls, which will never see the light of day probably, so don't get excited. But I'm having fun, which is rare, and I'm fanning that fun flame. Gonna have a fun fire. Yeah. How does NaNoWriMo camp work? It's basically NaNoWriMo that happens in April and June?
July. I believe.
July. April and July. And you just set your own goal and you go.
Yes. You can set any amount you want. It doesn't have to be 50,000 words.
Sundew going on an adventure. All right, you were you the one who finished reading Honeywells recently? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at like remembering things like it that aren't useless facts about animals.
It's like a picture of your brain.
Oh, it's like the Hey Jarvis meme. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh man.
You'll have to show me.
It's a meme template, but it's me. I gotta show it to you.
I was wondering, the $50 tier patron, about thinking about hard having big epic project working on. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. But if you do get the $50 tier, we can help you a lot with your project because it's like a one-on-one chat with me and Bones.
Yeah.
Is it weird how I split my storyline into 3 seasons? The term season specifically, like some kind of TV show? I think it's fine. I think it's a fun idea. This is taking college classes in summer before junior year of high school. Is it you? Are you the one? It's not me. I'm not going to college.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, he's sending me.
I sent you the meme format.
Okay. Oh shoot, I'm not even on Discord on this computer.
Am I
How will I show them? Nope, no one's logged in.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, hold on.
Gotta get your QR code right.
Hold the phone.
She has to look at this meme template, guys. It's very important.
Well, I have to share it with you.
Is that bad, Dad? Where's Trash Man? Another panel where they're apart is a tear I shed. Yeah, they're not back together yet. He's still gone. Just be happy I didn't kill him. Maybe we have a useless animal fact. Opossums have their nipples arranged in a circle.
Excuse me? Do they really?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the meme template.
Yeah, so it would be, hi, my name is Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. And then it would be animal facts. And I'd say Jarvis, do you know that opossums have their nipples arranged in a circle?
I love it.
Yeah, that'd be me.
It's a great meme format.
Yeah, it's great. I love that format. It's very relatable. My biggest problem is being too dumb to come up with solutions for my conflicts, so I always get stuck when writing. The answer is to write backwards and have your conflicts already solved and then write towards that ending. Like already have your solution in mind and then have them try to do stupid things to solve it. And then when you show them the actual solution, everyone's like, oh, Pog. But like, that's how it actually works. I usually think, oh man, the solution is so obvious, but I am a maniac and it is never obvious. Everyone be like, your stories are so mysterious, Bones. And I'm like, are they? Oh no. I thought it was obvious. Oh man. I realize that people doubt themselves when they read my stories. They get all the information and they read it back to me and they're like, is that what happened? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what happened. They're like, whoa. It's like reading Homestuck, honestly. Like you think you don't know it because you couldn't possibly know it, but you know it. Remember, guys, if you tell Bones you like one of his characters, that increases the chance of them dying by 50%. You guys act like I kill characters constantly, but I am not that bad. Am I that bad?
Kill them a lot.
I don't kill them much for a writer. No one dies in OwO that's, like, not important.
I guess you're not like, it's not like Game of Thrones
I ain't
level.
Homestuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not Homestuck level murder.
True.
You kill characters pretty often. Name one.
I don't want to spoil anything.
No one dies in Sovereign. Except those soldiers.
Except all the random background extras.
Yeah, who cares?
They'll
They're not
plummet
people.
to their death.
How's that kid doing? I do have a problem where I forget that people have grandparents. Because I just assume they're all dead. You killed a kitten? Yeah, that wasn't a character. That was a kitten.
That still counts. We're counting background characters.
Oh my god.
For the soldiers.
The solution is that Evan has to meet the mouth on his stomach or something. I don't know. What? The main character I have to stop a calamity that will destroy the world, but they don't know when it will happen, how it will start, or how to stop it. Same. Bones on a killing spree. Crossbones just memes about death. Bum 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 bum. Bum.
It's quite the song. Thank you for the F. Thanks, Cole.
Listen, Jarvis. All I know is animal facts and murder. Ursula keeps asking me. I'm like writing like a wholesome ass story right now, and she's like, "Who's gonna get murdered?"
They keep talking about murder. How am I not supposed to be like, is a murder gonna happen?
It's Honeywells. Who would murder anyone in Honeywells?
Chris snaps. You're taking all of the sugar cubes.
Rips Lefty in half.
Sock murder. Stuffing all over the floor.
It's like Finch when she does the thing.
Yes.
Sundu,
Oh.
literally Sundu. She got.
Oh my god.
Can a story have two conflicts? Stories can have as many conflicts as you goddamn well please. I have a story in mind where there's two plot lines. I want them to correspond with each other, but I also want to make sure there isn't too much conflict. No, okay? It's perfect. Add as much conflict as you want. Every time you add a plot point, it makes your story bigger, but every plot has its own conflicts. And part of the fun of writing is weaving all your conflicts together so they all get solved at the same time, and your audience goes like, ah!
Frickin' Pog.
Pog! Poggers! I'm bringing back Pog. We were all into it for a month, and we were like, okay, we're done with this, but we back.
We back. Bam.
Yeah, no, add as much conflict as humanly possible without making it too much. Two won't be too much.
Yeah.
I want an idea. Oh, wait. Sorry. Medica's butt is pressed to my butt. You okay, baby?
Butt
You seem
buddies.
kind of nervous.
What's the matter, Medical?
It's okay. You put your head down. Want to sleep? Want to sleep?
Is it raining?
No, it's not
No?
raining. She was really sad because this thunderstorm happened for the first time at the new house.
Yeah, it was very upsetting.
She thought he was safe. I have an idea I've wanted to work on for some time, but I've only ever had someone write for me before and never used my own ideas. I worry it will be bad, as people say writing in a first comic can be. I want to be the best it can be. Do I practice with different idea or wait until I'm experienced writing? Sorry if that doesn't make sense. No, that makes sense. Honestly, it's up to you. Because yes, whatever you write first is probably going to be one of your worst stories written. So it really depends on how much that story means to you. I would say write maybe like a first draft of it. You don't have to publish it, but you could jump to something else after. Just write it, and if you hate it, shelve it for a while.
Yeah.
That's usually a good way to do it. I shelved a lot of like my absolute favorite projects. Like I shelved OwO constantly because I couldn't reach a level of writing that I was happy with. But now I'm pretty happy with it. And even if it's not the best comic, it might not be as bad as you think, too.
Oh, totally. When you first write something, you're super critical about it. But if you leave it for a while, till you forget everything.
Whoa, that's a lie. I'm usually like super critical of it, like shortly after writing it, or like during writing it, or
Yeah.
like constantly critical, and then I look back on it, and I'm like, oh god, it's worse than I thought.
Oh no!
Or something, unless it's actually good. I don't know. It really depends.
Yeah.
Get
Sometimes-
beta readers. That'll help.
Sometimes you look at it and you're like, there's parts of it that are good here.
Yeah.
It just needs a rework, you know?
Yeah.
Finch, my beloved. It's she.
Oh, I love Finch. I want to squish her little cheeks.
Yeah.
Pluck her feathers like a chicken.
No.
I want to submit a comic for critique, but I'm scared of criticism. We'll go gentle. If you say go gentle on me, Ursula will be gentle.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're
Ursula
like,
will be. I try, but sometimes, man, I'm come on real strong.
totally. If you want us to look at your comic, but you're really like nervous about getting feedback, like we can give you like really nice feedback. Like
Ursula's never mean either.
I know. That's the thing. It's like you can give feedback without it being mean and
I am
tearing someone
mean.
apart.
I'm a tough boy. Be afraid.
Yeah.
Bones is just ruthless sometimes. Bones gets really fixated. Like he just thinks about like how to fix things, and then I forget that it's painful to see a problem for people. I was like, have you considered deleting everything and starting again? I think that might help. Do you guys do that for anyone? Patreon. We do it for patrons.
Yes.
Yeah. I have an idea for a story, but I have a feeling that it will cause trouble. I still want to write it as intended, but I'm unsure. I have no clue what you mean, what your secret trouble is. So yeah, I can't really say. Unrelated, but video essays are very good, and they are good to listen to while drawing. Same. I enjoy a good video essay. I hate a bad one. Funny that. My worst fear is writing something that feels middle school level writing projecty. Get some honest eyes on it, then that's probably your best bet. And if they're like, it's a little cringe, bro, just keep leveling up.
Yes.
That's basically how I worked. Not for comics. For comics, I was like, hey, get it out into the world. Good enough. But for novels, I waited for people to stop being like, and start being like, oh my god, what happens next? I love this. Yeah.
Totally. Just keep
And
getting
I never
feedback.
looked back. Patron is worth it. It definitely is.
We do chat a lot in the Patreon chat rooms.
Yeah. Even just like the $1 patron's pretty worth it, I think. Because
I hope we're worth $1.
yeah, we're worth $1 because we have the fun games we play.
That's true.
And if not the fun games, we do chat, and sometimes you can. It helps seeing Bones' face. He's so soft.
He's a soft boy.
Thank you.
He's cute. I gave him a haircut yesterday.
Oh yeah, patrons will get to see it one day.
I also cut my
someday.
hair. That's something I did. I cut my hair recently.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
He didn't. I'll show. Oh, I'm scared. I don't
Oh my god, she's
taking
like
my
an
hair out.
anime.
But look, it's short. It looks terrible. Put it back.
It's adorable.
I insta regretted.
It's so cute.
But yeah, it was like I cut like 2 inches off, I think. 2 or 3.
I love you guys will become a patron soon. All right.
Aw, thanks.
I want to see his haircut. I was just saying how he looked like he had a mullet. Yeah, and then you hurt my feelings and I got a haircut. No,
Okay.
little bit.
Oh, Bones, come here. Show them your haircut.
No, I just said it's a Patreon exclusive.
Gosh, dang it.
Very pimply.
The curls.
No, sorry. I know she's got such curly hair.
I do. It's wavy. It's wavy as heck.
Monica, your butt is so warm.
Cuddle.
It's cuddle time.
Time to cuddle.
All I write is middle school level fiction, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. Hell yeah.
I love your attitude.
No need
I
to
strive for
apologize.
this. You can be extra harsh on critique this month. It's
Hell yeah.
revenge. It's floofy good hair. I get so weird about my hair. It's
She
like
gets weird about her appearance in general. She has self-confidence issues.
maybe.
Which is weird for someone who's like constantly on camera.
I know, it's weird. It's weird because when I'm on camera, I feel very uncomfortable. But when I go back and rewatch things, I don't mind how I look as much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we can all agree this is the best live stream. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
How are you dealing with coming? Sorry, I didn't read that. How do you okay, sorry. There was a little bit of a weird thing. Okay. How do you deal with coming up with better ideas as you're making the comic and have written the script way ahead? At one point do you leave it and not change anything? You always save what you got, and you can always test a new idea, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know. Sometimes it's fine to just change things because you get bored, but don't get too into that because you might shake things so much that your story is unrecognizable. But you also kind of deal with the fact that you get better over the time it takes to draw a comic, so it's fine to like edit things. Just try to stay on track at the very least, and do not bark at the neighborhood, okay? It's not cool.
Ursula, you are an angel. Thank you.
I am devil.
Angel and Devil. When is the next critique? It is on the 24th.
It's always the last Saturday of the month.
Yes. Except when we moved. Then it was weird. But
Yeah, unless it's like Christmas or something. But
Yeah.
then we'll tell you.
yes, we'll give you a heads up. There's a kitty cat in the background. Hey, baby.
Beautiful. Princess.
My girl.
Do you have another scar? Malthea, stop getting into fights.
She's scrapping.
She's scrappy. My comic is helping me improve so much with drawing. Oh,
Aw.
that's awesome.
Hell yeah. You have to draw so much, you just improve crazy fast.
You gotta go zoom fast on the improvals.
Yes.
Improvalcation. So, it's been 2 hours, but like we're gonna continue until the 9.9.9.9 Magpie Kickstarter ends.
Yes.
In 33 minutes. And we'll watch the countdown because there's like a little big of fireworks that happens on the page. We'll watch it together.
Okay. 33 minutes. Dang, we got a lot of backers.
We do.
Dang. How long is the stream for? Trying to make a webtoon, but the formatting is so strange to draw. See, what you could do is draw it in this format, like the comic page format, and then rearrange things afterward.
How many volumes will Magpie have? In theory, 6.
6, yeah.
Unless something happens while I'm rewriting these last 2.
Yes.
It won't go over 7 though. I have a feeling it's gonna stay to 6, but I don't wanna. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth because it's kind of gross. Everyone praises Game of Thrones for killing one of its main characters at the beginning, but if I killed 2 of my main characters in the second chapter, well, if you killed them, they're not your main characters. That's the real secret. It was what we call a distraction. Yeah, I want to make a webtoon, but I don't understand how to plan vertical panels. At least from the start, it would be a lot easier to make a webtoon after understanding traditional manga format. It's pretty easy to stretch them out.
The thing is, like, the important thing is that you want the person to look to the next panel. So if it's a vertical panel, a vertical page, like a webtoon format, instead of having always... You'll generally be having the next panel, like, force your reader to move downwards instead of, like, side to side. So yeah, so just focus on that, like, getting your flow to work vertically. If that makes sense. Thumbnailing will help.
I prefer scrolling comics because I draw way faster. The vertical format is a little more tricky my first time, but you should get the hang of it really fast. Yeah. I like the non-vertical because it's easier to make books, and I like books because I can bite them, and you can't bite your iPad and get the same feeling. Because you're always biting the iPad. You're never really biting the story, you know?
True.
You get me.
I understand. Game of Thrones built up a generic fantasy narrative, then subverted it. Just killing characters isn't what made the show famous. Yeah.
Will you guys do a live reading of the 5th chapter of Sovereign? Yes.
Yes.
We'll continue it. We just got a bit distracted because we did Pretty Mouth, all that. We should probably continue those
Mm-hmm.
on... Yeah, because we have a free Saturday coming up.
You're right. Heck yeah.
do, 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 do. Eating books doesn't seem healthy. Well, shut up. I don't come to your house and tell you what to eat. This is my home. Don't make fun of my cooking. There should be more ghosts main characters. We finished Pretty Mouth? Never. Pretty Mouth is over already. No, we'll do Pretty Mouth. I think we should do Pretty Mouth first, right? It's easier to finish.
It's shorter, yeah.
Yeah. And then go back to Sovereign. On a wonderful little adventure. Man. I don't even know what to talk about now. There's so much, but so little on my mind. I'm just excited to get back to writing, honestly. I'm having a
Aw,
blast.
that's good.
Which is good.
I'm glad.
That'll go away eventually. If time has taught me anything, it's that I only like writing for short blasts of intense time. It's like Hyper Beam, you know? Like
Yeah.
120 damage and then rest. Yummy honey on walls. Nom, 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 nom. Blech.
Basil and Ketchup Girl having a kid.
When is the Magpie ebook book going to arrive? Yeah, Ursula. I'm waiting on Ursula, okay? Like, it should... I want to drop it immediately as soon as I get the money in my Banco accounto.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have to letter some pages. We have to go through and do a quality
QA.
control. Yeah. But soon, before the end of April.
Yeah,
Ursula.
Ursula.
Listen, what are you, my friend's kid?
Zoltar spin-off. Book. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's book 4? Come on.
I'm almost done thumbnailing book 4.
I know. Book 4 is going to come fast.
It
Next
will.
year. Next year is going to be book 4 Kickstarter. Just you watch.
Just watch. Ursula wins Avo.
Yeah.
The fall.
Yeah, you're committing to getting it illustrated by then?
Yeah.
Wow. It's the summer now. I guess you can switch to Avo after you're done.
I'll do a bunch of volume
Magpie.
4, and then I'll switch to Avo.
Wow.
Wow. Beto. He's playing with a pillow. Wow, thumbnail's done. Not quite. I still have a couple scenes left to do, but I can't. I was gonna thumbnail them, but they're spoilery, so I can't do them on screen.
Yeah, she's so close.
So close.
And then before you know it, we'll have like updates and it'll be really cool.
Exactly. We'll be cool kids once again.
Dee, 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 dee.
Did you see there's a challenge of
How
drawing
long
those
is
old...
Avo? It's a couple words. Compared to Honeywell's, it's bigger. Honeywell's is 80,000? 80,000?
Avo is 3 letters.
Yeah. 80K. Yeah. 80,000. Oh my god. Thanks, Dad. I think Avo is 120-ish.
I'm more than slightly annoyed how Kickstarter is 18 plus to sign up. It's because you have to be 18 to have a credit card.
Couple of words. What? It's 2 words.
2 words.
Manga are for nerds. I'll
Agreed.
allow it. I would want to read comics, but it's just the thumbnails of the comics.
That would be fun.
It'd be so much faster. When's
Okay.
our next 24-hour comic? That's the real
We
question.
need to figure that out. We need to schedule it because I want to do it. Now that we're
Yeah.
set up in the house,
That's true.
we could do it.
Oh, I don't wanna. That wrecked me.
Do it in May?
Maybe.
Maybe over the May 2-4?
Oh my god. You know what? It's harder on you than it is on me.
I know. I'll die. You can watch me die on screen.
Unless you're still
Just
die
shrivel
live.
up and pass away.
We need to get like another webcam
We do.
so that you can stare at me. Actually, you
Stare
know
at
what?
me.
Nah. I don't want to be
No.
stared at.
No thanks. How long does it take to finish a chapter on a comic?
2 days.
It depends. Depends on how long the chapter is.
Wait, writing it or like drawing it? Because boy, howdy. I finished writing an entire volume of 9 Point in a day. I wrote like 300 pages. Are you going to do 100 days?
No.
Never
Never again.
again.
I've done it twice. I've done 200 days of comics. Ursula's Downfall live. Damn, mouth is coming for you.
I'm going to be so mean on your critique. Random writing question. Oh no. I was kind of scared my characters are being seen as exported characters or cliche or too visually similar to another character. How do I make not cliche? I always start. You know what? I always tend to have like characters and people and like plots and stuff where people are like, wow, that's crazy. But half the time, I usually use TV tropes as like my starting point, and then I try and twist the character to the point that they don't align with anything on TV tropes. Like you got to spin it as hard as you can, but not too
Like
hard.
a Beyblade.
Just take what you like and be unapologetic with what you like, and then try and find what makes your character unique. It's surprisingly how small of a change you need to make something stand out. Like really, it's weird. I binge TV tropes so much. There's a Magpie TV tropes. Have you ever looked at it? Why
So
isn't there?
lovely.
All right. If you're a true fan,
No.
I need you guys to help me create the Sovereign TV tropes page, okay? Like, that'd be very
Please.
important
Aw.
for me.
I'd be so happy. You have patron. Thank you for joining the Patreon.
Oh, welcome to Patron.
Welcome.
We need 9 more patrons
We do.
for the holy number.
Please. 9 more. Oh my god. I'll do it for you both. Yes, Mouth.
Yeah, you guys can all work together.
Mouth redemption arc.
Can be a nice work together team things.
What are TV tropes?
TV Tropes is a website that like catalogs all tropes, and it's wonderful. You really get a sense for like tropes. I don't know. It's fun. I just look through it for ideas sometimes. Do.
I want to go through and find all my favorite tropes. That's actually really fun, is to go through and figure out like what tropes you write all the time.
Yeah, it is funny.
Yes.
We must reach the funny number.
We must.
Can you send
That
a
was
link?
like when we tabled that Fernal Equinox. Was it Fernal Equinox where
What?
we got the meme number?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, our table?
Yeah, our
I
table
don't know.
number.
We got the meme number
We
once.
got the meme number. It was very exciting.
Here we go.
If I learn how to make a page on TV tropes, I might try making one for Sovereign.
You guys should talk in the Sovereign Discord section.
Yes.
You can all work together. See, there's the Magpie TV tropes
The
page.
69 meters almost complete. Yes.
The 80s. The comic takes place in the town of Pinewood in the 80s. It's true. Abhorrent admirer, the magpie towards Amanda. My goodness. I love defrosting the ice cream. So real. Yandere. Yeah. It's fun. Tropes are just delightful.
They are.
I mean, they can be problematic, but they can be so delightful. Okay, I'm not going to move from the Magpie page because otherwise I'm going to not notice it reaching the countdown.
Exactly.
And we want to switch there
Yes.
at like the 60 seconds and we can... It'll be like New Year's, guys. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, move. Loser. You'll never make any... Oh, sorry. She just booped your butt. She just gave your butt a little boop.
Hi, Manica.
Boop.
She booping.
I'm sorry, Matica. You seem so nervous. I wonder if she can sense like a pressure change or something.
Maybe.
Like she knows it's gonna thunder tonight. I spend so much time on TV trips because of all the hyperlinks. I know, it goes forever.
It's never ending.
It's like Wikipedia for me. Me and animal facts. Just fractally exploring all facts of animals. Tab mitosis.
How much is a patron? Do you only pay once? It's a monthly subscription.
To be a patron is once a month. You pay $1 and you get access to the goodies.
Yep.
The goods.
The goods.
Yeah. On Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when we will have our Patreon hangout where me and Ursula work on comics and y'all can work on comics and we all just chat. And if you're scared of being on voice chat, you can be on mute and just listen to everyone and maybe text. Lurkers are allowed, basically.
Totally. We always have a
We
couple
stand
people
a good
who...
lurker.
Exactly. We always have a couple people who will just be listening in and
Yeah.
sometimes they chat, sometimes they don't, and that's okay.
Yeah, we do that every other Sunday and Tuesday.
Yes.
Lurk, yes. I find it really hard to go around TV tropes. I'm scared to get lost in the TV tropes wiki, because I am getting back into writing and will probably write all of them subconsciously or not. Patron was much more peaceful when I would lurk. Yeah, it gets really aggressive. How do people join on the voice chat for the talking? It's on Discord.
Yeah. There's a
And
voice channel.
there's a little voice channel, and you just pop on in. Sometimes we do them throughout the week, but we have dates that we specifically will at everyone who is there and be like, hey, we going live.
If you're a patron and you just want to chat with people, just hop in.
Yeah,
People can join whenever.
Like, how do you join the Discord? Is what I meant. If you sign up as a patron, there should be like a link in like your onboarding little message. I also think there's a link to the Discord in the description. Among the tropes, the magpie is listed as Yandere. Yes, she is. And then you connect your patron to Discord. Yeah, there's like guides on how to do it. Now the most difficult thing for me is to get out there and let people know about my comic. Yeah, that can be hard. That's where you kind of got to be creative and fun and stuff.
It's true.
Because, like, advertising is also a creative endeavor.
It do be. It's difficult.
Do, do, do.
16 minutes. until the Kickstarter ends. Get in there. Get in there, folks. I'm trying to think of like other stuff I've done this week. I've done nothing but sleep.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. That's all there is to that? Okay,
Just
cool.
sleep, lettering Magpie. That's it.
Fato's just walking around with a stuffed burger bun in his mouth.
He just looks at me and laughs.
Mouth full of burger.
Do you have to learn the algorithms for comic advertising? I don't know.
Why is he under Al's tank right now? Oh, he's back. He's
hiding
like
his
trying to
burger.
find a place to hide his burger, but he doesn't know where to go.
Yeah,
He's just under the tank.
He's hiding his burger so no one takes it.
He's funny.
I would say it's silly to try and figure out algorithms.
Because they change.
They change. And chasing them probably won't get you anywhere. It'll probably just tucker you out and make you mad.
hate the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he hid his burger under there.
Oh, no.
No one will find it.
Nobody. It's fine. He's gonna forget about it. He's like a squirrel.
Aw, Manica, it's okay, baby. Aw, she's a little nervous.
Yeah, nervous puppy.
Yeah, she doesn't want it to thunder.
No thunder and lightning, please.
Manica, you gotta keep your chill for 14 more minutes, okay?
That's it. 14 minutes of chill. Then you can panic. We can cuddle.
Oh, it's a nice cool air, though. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living for it. I'm excited for this scene. I really like this scene.
It's a good scene.
It's a really nice, fun scene. I love Dennis. Dennis is just my lad.
He's a good lad.
He's also a bad lad. I mean, he's cheating on his wife.
Yeah, that's true. We always forget that fact.
Yeah, but he's just my favorite.
We do not see it.
I stan. Everyone else sucks in a different way. I mean, Margie's like not suck. I guess she's a little homophobic.
A little bit. I do like Margie though.
Yeah.
She's really cute. She's trying her best.
Yeah, Margie is trying. I'm a patron now.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the patron club.
Welcome.
Now we're like 9 away.
I thought we were already 9 away.
Oh, I meant 10. I'm sorry.
Oh. Dang it. Well, now we need 9 more people. Well, thanks, Gabriel.
Listen, I'm not smart. I'm not stupid. Or maybe it just hasn't updated yet. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I'm being notified that people are joining, but I'm not seeing, like, the number go up. Yeah. I've seen all of y'all's pledges, but it just hasn't gone up.
Huh. Weird.
Prepaid? Yeah, I guess so.
My senior class wasn't able to do any senior event. The school literally said they're going to throw a pizza party to make up for the multiple prepaid trips. We're all over $50.
Oh, wow.
They're gonna throw a pizza party. Oh, no.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
Ugh. Thanks, school.
I like that we've signed up for conventions back in 2019, and they're like, okay, we're going to do it in 2022.
I know.
This is fine.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I understand,
I'm
but
glad-
it's funny.
It's
It's funny
so
that like
funny.
I've prepaid for like these things that I'm going to. They're in London, so it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, we can go to so much more of the London stuff. We
That's
could probably do
true.
the Pride again.
Yeah, you're
What's
right.
that noise?
I don't know.
Is that my phone? Oh, it is. Okay,
Oh.
it's Kijiji.
I was shocked. I was like, I haven't heard that noise before.
Yeah, me neither.
Because I thought it was Etsy. I'm too tired to stay awake any longer. Good night. Congratulations. Thanks. Thanks, Dionysia. Thanks for supporting us.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go.
Ugh, and then it'll be freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom and weep.
We're so close.
Just bopping.
Just bopping.
I love bopping. It's just so
Good.
good for my brain.
Good. It is good for your brain. We've been bopping to that vampire song.
Oh, yeah, that one. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome.
Hello.
Watashi vampire. Yeah. That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Miku, 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 Miku,
Miku,
Miku.
Miku, Miku, Miku. Bop. Boopity bops. Is Madoka okay? She's just hyperventilating on the ground right now.
Madoka,
Our
are you
poor
okay,
dog.
baby? Are you sick? You just look at mom. Want a treat? I think she can tell it's gonna thunder. She keeps looking at the window.
It's probably gonna rain at the very least.
Yeah.
He can feel it. Poor baby. It's
She
hard
keeps
being
looking
a
at
dog.
you.
Are you a baby?
Do you want mom to pet you?
You my baby.
I don't think she's sick. I think she's just scared. Everyone give some love to Madoka, the poor baby.
Yeah, she's sad.
That's the best thing that happened to you today? I caught up with Camp Nano.
Oh yeah.
We haven't done much today. Just to chill.
What's the best thing that happened to me today? Bones said I was really cute.
Aw, I did?
You did.
That's cool of
You
me.
shouted it from the other room. You're like, Ursula's so friggin' cute.
I didn't do that.
You did.
Was it a ghost?
You did it this morning.
Here.
Yeah, sending some love.
Sending the
Hey,
puppy.
Madoka, they all love
They're
you.
sending you little hearts. They're saying it's gonna be okay.
Lear looks like he died.
Did he not? Aww. He slept in my bed last night for most of the night
Aw.
until I actually wanted to sleep, and then I kicked him out. Because I just can't.
That's fair.
But he was like cuddled up next to me when I was listening to music.
Aw. He's such a cuddler.
I've been in one of those sleeping loops where I wake up and then go to sleep and then wake up for 5 minutes and then sleep again. Okay,
Oh,
Ursula, I
no.
need you to open up the magpie countdown and have it ready, because otherwise you're gonna spend a whole bunch figuring it out. So get
Think
that all.
I have it ready.
So you'll just be able to switch into it.
Yes.
Do a little test.
Let me
Show me.
I'm showing you.
Show me proof. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Sorry. Sorry, it's slow. It's slow for me.
I'll make sure that it can. Oop. Let me highlight everything. Here.
There we go.
There we go.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
What was that?
I don't know.
I think it's cats.
They
It's
know.
just cats. It's just the cats making clacky clacky noises.
Clickety clackety.
Clickety clackety, I'm a catity. I've been in one of those sleeping loops. Oh wait, I just read that. Poor puppy.
I know. She's having a hard night.
Every night's a hard night if you're scared of everything.
It's
Can you put
true.
your head down and relax a little
Aw,
bit?
yeah. Just chill out, girl. I'll be okay.
Fado is just like restless too. He's just wandering in circles. Oh, I haven't told you guys about the mice. You did ask. They're good.
They're good.
Yeah. I'm
They're doing
talking
good.
I'm talking to someone on Kijiji about getting another mouse.
Heck yeah. So they replied to you?
Yes, they did.
Very good.
I'm trying to get a cute little lad.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
If Finch turns this way, which way would her hair flip?
That is a question. I can't really answer it because it's going to be...
She's here.
Well, take your hair down and flip it. Do it. Reference. Let's go.
Let's go. So if I'm this way and I turn this way, so it follows the turn? Yeah.
Yeah, it followed the turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
You can look back at it later as reference.
Yeah. Making my own references.
5 more minutes, guys. Ah!
Ah.
Fatal, you look like a kid who is up too late waiting for Santa to show up, but you don't want to go bed. I have seen posts if the mice, and I am pleased that they exist. I love my mice. Oh, I didn't feed them. I don't love my mice. I didn't give them their breakfast. Oh well, I'll give them some last stream.
They'll be awake.
I got so distracted. It's okay. I gave them lots of food because I love them. So
Yeah.
4 minutes. Ah! He brought his burger back.
Did you get your burger, buddy?
He is a burger buddy. Blech. I gotta spit it out.
They're so
Stinky
cute.
burger.
Stinky.
If I do NaNoWriMo, I'm gonna have to do like 10 pages a day for writing in the journal.
Oh,
If I want to
dang.
get to the 50K.
Right. That's a
Do
lot.
you guys
of
have Twitter? I do have Twitter. Is it in the description? I don't know.
I think it is.
I think I'm at Bones M Fleming.
Yep. And I'm at Ursula Octopus.
Yeah. If you find one of us, you'll find the other.
Exactly. 4 minutes.
I'm definitely most active on Twitter as far as social medias go, even though I don't have like tons of followers.
I'm not very active on anything.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm a little active on Instagram recently, but it's mostly mice pics. Like, it's not going to be anything like comic book related.
True.
I think I don't fit well on Instagram because it's much more of a visual platform and I'm a writer.
See, I feel like I do really well on Instagram, but like I'm just bad at posting. You just got a Twitter? Hell yeah. Welcome to the hell site.
Welcome to the end. Oh, thanks for the follow.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to sneeze.
Don't do it.
I'm going to sneeze.
Don't do it. Hold it.
No.
Hold it within yourself. No. Ugh. You believe him.
Matic is looking at me so offended, like.
Yeah, you were supposed to hold the sneeze.
I didn't.
Monster.
Who's the real monster? Oh, here's the podcast that we were on. Not we weren't on it, but they reviewed Magpie, and it was good. It's a good meme.
It's a good meme.
It was a good podcast, though. I think you guys would like it if you like comics. They just talk about comics.
Hell yeah. I should follow them. 'Cause I like comics.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes. Get your pledges in to the Kickstarter.
Or just keep them in. Don't take them out, please. I don't really know what to do with Twitter. I'm nervous about posting any of my drawings. Well, just lurk for a while. That's what I did.
Yep.
Eventually, you just start talking, and then your foot continually ends up in your mouth. Just over and over again. Countdown woo. Oh, it's on to seconds now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, we're at the seconds countdowner now.
Look at it ticking
My God.
down.
I love me a good kooky starter.
Cookie starter.
Cookie starter, cookie clicker. We're gonna have like 110. I think that's a solid amount of
Hell
backers.
yeah. 99 seconds. That's a great amount of backers.
Turn
Thank
up
you
the
to
bop. Let's go.
Oh.
Turn up the bop for this. Let's bop harder. I love this bop.
A good one.
I'm bopping my foot, and Matic is like resting on my knees. Her head's going up and down.
Aw. Looks like she's bopping along.
I showed you mice. Please sub to my Patreon. Yes, support my mice addiction.
Yes.
Oh, it's red now. That's aggressive.
Oh,
Oh my god, it gets so
Damn,
aggressive. I
it
didn't even
does.
know.
gosh dang it. If the backers actually ticked up, I'd lose my mind. I don't think it will.
I don't think it will. I think we got a solid 110 going on
I
here.
think so.
Oh god.
Oh man. 30 seconds.
Oh my
30
gosh.
seconds.
The red is really aggressive.
It's
I'm
very
gonna be
aggressive.
real.
Kickstarter, make that less aggressive, please.
I think the aggressive is like urgent. Like you gotta back now.
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 I'm excited. 15 seconds.
Okay. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I got it back for 1 second. I love did
was
that. I need to find out who
Oops has done this.
Oh my
Oh, I
god,
lost
it's
my mind.
done.
It's done.
We're free.
Oh wow, and it even changes.
Oh, I love it.
So cute. Oh man. Well, thank you to everyone who supported. That's so lovely.
Ava at the last minute.
Damn. Happy New Year.
We did it.
We did it, friends.
Oh my god. You can look
Yay.
forward to something. I don't know what. It's time to
Something.
see which cards get rejected.
We'll see. But yeah, so hopefully the PDF version will come out by the end of the month.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's amazing.
That is heckin' amazing.
Well,
It went by so quick. We did like a 20-day instead of a 30-day.
Yeah, it's way better.
It went way quicker, way less stress.
It was stressful when the number started going down. But apparently that's been happening with a few of our friends' Kickstarters too. It's just the age we're living in.
I see.
Anyways, thank you all for being here for our Kickstarter and the
Yeah.
bit, and also for asking your questions and being just generally lovely.
Yes.
It does feel like a new year is happening.
It does.
Like I feel like I need to do a speech. But yeah, I'm excited to hold these books in my hands. We
Yes.
will show them all off to you. In the meantime, we have a sad doggo who needs love and probably needs to go outside before the rain starts.
Probably. So,
Thank you all for coming by
thank you.
on this extra long stream. Goodbye. New era of Magpie. Oh, it's true.